What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on the Vancouver Canucks and New York Rangers making a little swap, sending Emerson Etem to Vancouver, back to the left coast, and Danish forward Nick Jensen going to New York. Both of them were, first-round picks, and Jensen in 2011 and Etem in 2010. Let's start with Etem. I really liked Etem coming out of junior hockey. I thought it was cool that he got drafted by a California team, being a Long Beach, California native. And actually, they were both the 29th pick. Go figure. But anyway, you look at what he did in junior hockey, and then in the AHL, has always been a pretty effective minor league scorer. And even 3 years ago in the playoffs, he really looked really good for the Ducks in that series against Detroit. If you remember, that was Detroit's last year in the Western Conference. Little fun fact there, but I thought he was going to be a really effective NHL player. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. I thought the trade to New York and would be, what really set him going. Hasn't been the case. I can sound like a broken record saying that, but I mean, in fairness to the Rangers, it's not like Carl Hagelin was lighting it up in Anaheim either. So, see what happens with Etem in Vancouver. Obviously, played for Willie Desjardins in the WHL for the Medicine Hat Tigers. So, we'll see what happens on that front. With regards to Jensen, I was a big Jensen fan when he was coming out of junior hockey. I thought he was going to be a pretty effective player. Clearly, I'm an asshole, but and Etem's been a much better minor leaguer out of the two. And they're both the 29th pick. Kind of funny there, but again, this is a good move, for the Rangers, because I think Jensen gives you some size. I think he can be an effective fourth liner, where I think Etem's game is so boom or bust, if that makes any sense. I think maybe Jensen, at 6'3", 6'4", is, a guy that can be a banger in the NHL level, and, still have a little bit of puck skill. Whereas opposed to Etem is more of a skill forward. So, and again, I don't think he ever quite fit in Alain Vigneault's system, but that's just me. What do I know? We'll see what happens. But again, I wouldn't write either one of them off, but I think, especially in Etem's case, he's on his third organization, and, since being drafted, so we'll see what happens. But again, I liked both guys coming out of juniors, which, is more of a indictment on me, I guess. Anyway, that's why I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.